Good mid-morning. It's your man Earl www.deuceswild22.com as we get rolling for today's subject matter. Mom is still here. Plugging away. Numbers are decent. She had one dip, I believe, either Sunday night or Monday night, one of the two nights, but numbers went below. And I'm not sure. I'm not the medical doctor. That's my brother's specialty. Nevertheless, she's still here. Obviously, she's still struggling, and the doctors are now talking about lung function and how she's been in the hospital. We're talking almost 60 days, so 58, 59, somewhere around in there. Maybe even 60-something days. I'm not too sure exactly. So now the doctors have pulled one device, and there is talk now of in-game. And that, once again, she's fighting, putting down a tremendous example for us. And we're just thankful, yet knowing that God can do whatever He wants to do. So keep us in prayer that we don't lose hope. We know that ultimately we can't stay here. We know that my mom is 70. And with that being said, He can take her if He chooses to. He can take her if He chooses to. And I've been praying, and God has been talking to me about that. And, I am good with God and His will, no matter how challenging it may or may not be. So, with that being said, today's Tuesday, day 275. I'm going to deal with a subject matter which is very interesting to me because we always have been taught about cash flow. Get the cash flow up, and that's good. Today's October 2nd, day 275, but we're going to add to that layer. We're going to talk about free cash flow. All right, it's not just enough to have cash flow. We want to move to free cash flow. And this is just strictly financial terminology, so I need you to study this on your own so you can understand what I'm talking about. Free cash flow is a measure of a company's financial performance, okay, as calculated with the money that is already spent and what you have left beyond your quote-unquote obligations. Represents the cash that a company is able to quote-unquote set aside or generate or designate for other opportunities or other development. Now we're not even talking about research and development. We're not talking about that. We're talking about after you've done all that you want to do and all that you have a desire to do and that you have to do, you still have what's called free cash flow left. And that is what we're talking about. Okay? And the free cash flow is what company shareholders utilize to pursue opportunities to enhance their value. So when you have companies that have high free cash flow, okay, these companies are very valuable to shareholders because it's after you set aside R&D, after you set aside all those things, you want to start looking at what a company has for free cash flow. Okay? It's your man Earl, www.deuceswild22.com, day 275 on the calendar. Once again, keep us in prayer. God bless you. Peace.